Taylor Swift, Blake Lively, and Ryan Reynolds are psychos. Change my mind.
Who are you? Oh, I'm Deadpool. And I guess you're Deadpool too. But in here, everybody calls me Nice Pool.
But some people call me Justin Baldoni. Notice how Nice Pool sports Justin Baldoni's man bun.
Oh my goodness, wait till you see Lady Pool. She is gorgeous. She just had a baby too, and can't even tell. I don't think you're supposed to say that.
In Blake Lively's lawsuit, she references Justin Baldoni allegedly picking on her about her weight several times. And this specific scene about losing weight after a baby is mentioned.
That's okay. I identify as a feminist. Right.
From his TED Talks and his podcast named Man Enough, Justin Baldoni openly identifies as a male feminist. The dude is a walking safe space.
You've already met Mary Poppins, a.k.a. Dog Pool. Careful where you put your hand. She's 90% G-spot, and she'll let you know it. You let this little flirt out of your sight for 1 second, and she starts shopping for a new papa.
Someone in the studio business allowed Ryan Reynolds and the Deadpool crew to stage an It Ends With Us promotion featuring Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Ryan Reynolds' mom. They harass a male cast member over trying to steal Blake away from Ryan Reynolds. It is so uncomfortable now to see this. It's too bad because it used to be funny.
It's not every day the husband gets to interview his wife's love interest in a film.
Well, it's not every day the mother-in-law of the leading lady gets to interview the love interest, and the man trying to replace my sweet little gummy bear, Ryan.
It's not every day a guy gets to interview the love interest of his best friend's wife, and the guy trying to replace Ryan as a husband, and me as his best mate. What the hell are you doing messing with my best buddy's wife?
If you can't be a responsible pet owner, then maybe you don't deserve this little unicorn. And where in God's name is the intimacy coordinator?
I just want to be clear that you should not be the intimacy coordinator. You should definitely hire intimacy coordinators, which we did have, thank goodness.
Part of Blake Lively's complaint was there was no intimacy coordinator, and Justin Baldoni improvised sexy things all over her.
You should definitely hire intimacy coordinators, which we did have, thank goodness.
And where in God's name is the intimacy coordinator?
Let's cut to the chase on this part. Blake Lively had feelings for Justin Baldoni, and of course he had feelings for her. She's hot. And these two liked getting together and doing these scenes. And Ryan Reynolds figured out his wife's got feelings for this dude and blew his top. Blake dismissed the intimacy coordinator because she was enjoying herself. Ryan Reynolds, he was across the sea filming a movie, and he could only enjoy himself.
Whoops. You weren't meant to see that.
Hire intimacy coordinators, which we did have, thank goodness.
You were teaching Justin how to pull you in.
Where have you seen
this?
When she said, "Where have you seen this?" she looked so uncomfortable.
Where have you seen this?
I would like to submit to the court Exhibit A of the first oh shit moment. Now, Blake Lively is credited as being Lady Pool, but it's actually Christian Bettridge. I don't know if I can say that. It's Wonder Woman's stunt double. Nice Pool is in front of a flower shop called Little Sage. There were a bunch of rumors that Justin Baldoni was saging on the set all the time.
Boozy time, babe.
Flower shop, says Little Sage. This is a deliberate scene. Lady Pool, who's credited as Blake Lively, is killing Nice Pool, who everyone knows now as Justin Baldoni, in front of the flower shop, which was a critical location, and It Ends With Us.
But my calling is to one day host a podcast that monetizes the women's movement.
In the credits of Wolverine and Deadpool is Gordon Reynolds, who is credited as playing Nice Pool. And there's Blake Lively credited as Lady Pool. So we've got her and Gordon Reynolds. Remember Gordon Reynolds? He's Nice Pool. Here's the credits of It Ends With Us. So in the credits of It Ends With Us, Justin Baldoni's movie, Blake Lively gives special thanks to Gordon Reynolds, Nice Pool, the character that was impersonating Justin Baldoni and was killed by Blake Lively's Lady Pool.
Why are you so nice? Well, it costs nothing to be kind.
That covers Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, and they're psychos. So what's this deal with Taylor Swift? At first glance, there's no reason to believe Taylor Swift has any influence, but she's given thanks in the credits, and she did replace the original conductor. The original conductor for the movie It Ends With Us was fired, and she's connected with Ronan Farrow and Megan Twohey and Jodie Cantor, who have tremendous pull at the New York Times. These three won a Pulitzer Prize for their work on Harvey Weinstein, and this is a political profile just celebrating how awesome they were as journalists. I can't say exactly which ones wrote what or who came up with what, but it's too bad they wrote this smear piece on Justin Baldoni. They're a little squad, And I'm sorry, but Ronan Farrow is Ronan Sinatra. That's Frank Sinatra's kid. Woody Allen didn't make that. One of the biggest Taylor Swift connections is Game of Thrones. Now, we've all heard of the Khaleesi text, the psycho text about Blake Lively saying, Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift are her dragons and she's the Khaleesi. Let me clean this up. We'll read it. If you ever get around to watching Game of Thrones, you'll appreciate that I'm Khaleesi. And like her, I happen to have a few dragons. For better or worse, but usually for better. Because my dragons also protect those I fight for. So really, we all benefit from those gorgeous monsters of mine. You will too. I can promise you. Man, that's crazy. And after that craziness, Taylor Swift, her publicist, backed off from her friendship with Blake Lively. Because, this looks really bad. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Taylor Swift is the Mad Queen. She has been saying she is Khaleesi for years. It is everywhere. You can't scrub the net fast enough. It won't happen. Taylor Swift taught Blake Lively the way of Khaleesi. And all Blake Lively did was copy her friend Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has run around for years pretending to be the mother of dragons. She's obsessed with it. Here's a sneak preview of her upcoming album. So the amount of Taylor Swift fingerprints in this case is stunning. She got the soundtrack to It Ends With Us, getting the one guy fired. Taylor Swift meets with Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, and Ryan Reynolds. Baldoni gets pressured. She's connected to the New York Times writers. The hit piece comes out. Lady Pool's entrance is literally bad blood. And Taylor Swift is the real Khaleesi. She taught Blake Lively the Khaleesi stuff. Blake Lively appropriates it. And then Taylor Swift's agents freak out at her. Freak out that they're going to lose all this money on the Taylor Swift brand, because now she is a mean girl. And they distance themselves from Blake Lively and betray her, acting like Blake Lively used Taylor Swift. Her publicist and her agents told her to sit down and shut up before she loses more money. And the prospects for Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively winning this court battle are very dim. All these people are going to get hurt from this lawsuit. Justin Baldoni is probably going to win. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively should take the L and settle. If they just come clean now and apologize for all this craziness, they can salvage their careers. People want to love them. Then they obviously need me to do their PR for half the price. Their PR people suck. And if these psychos don't choose this path, someone better get a message to Travis Kelce, because he's got a song in his future.